Yeah. Okay.
Yes, people, what's going on? CL Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Please do hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons if you haven't already done so. We got a lot to talk about today as Liverpool absolutely bottled a lead at their own ground in about 7 minutes before the game ended. And they literally could have conceded a third if it wasn't for the goal being disallowed at the end. It was an absolute chaotic end to the game. What a crazy weekend we have. Of course, Kai Havertz unlocked Victor Gyokeres in a game where Gyokeres came off the bench, scored 2 goals for Arsenal to get the 3-0 victory. And then, of course, you seen Cole Palmer got himself a hat trick. Cole Palmer's back. Everyone's saying it. Man United seeing Christian Romero get sent off in a game where they lost 2-0 and they look like they're in a relegation battle. I'm not even going to lie to you. You can see all the Manchester City fans are happy. We got Kels in the building. We got more people joining us as the show goes on. We're going to have Rack in the building for Liverpool. We're going to have Ahmed here for Manchester United. We're going to have Fatur coming for Chelsea. Vader might even pop in. And, of course, Jay for Tottenham. Before we go any further, please do let me know what you guys think about today's games in the comment section if you're watching this on the playback. And honestly, I don't even know what to say about what happened in that game, but it was crazy. Kels, what'd you think? Crazy game, eh?
I'm still at a loss for words. I cannot believe we just won a game at Anfield. That is the house of horrors for us. Apparently, we just did the double against Liverpool for the first time since 1936-37. 90 years. 90 years. That's even older than I am. I can't. I'm stunned. We went down. I thought it was over. I literally tweeted. I was like, well, that's it. Stick a fork in us. We're done. And then Bernardo Silva continues to prove me wrong. I've talked a lot of shit about this guy, and he can every time it seems like every time now I talk shit, he does something great. So I have to shout him out. I have to give him credit. I have to give him credit today. Captain's performance. He brought us back from the dead. And then Erling Haaland scored a goal at Anfield. First time he's ever scored a goal at Anfield for playing for Man City. He did it, I think, when he played for Salzburg. But yeah, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely stunned. My thoughts going into the game was maybe we can get a draw. I saw the lineup. I had a meltdown. I didn't like the lineup at all. But we found a way. I really liked Aït-Nouri today. I thought he was fantastic as well as Bernardo Silva. I thought Marmoush was lively up front. Outside of the goal, I don't think Haaland was super lively, but that's okay. Whatever. He scored the goal. That was the winner. We accept it. Whatever. Hopefully maybe that'll kick him off. I'm not sure, but I thought Mark Gay, he had a pretty good game as well. I'm really sad the third goal didn't count because I think you're from Canada, so you know what a hockey goal is. That was a hockey goal from Ryan Turkey, so I was really sad that didn't count. I've been watching a lot of that. I've been seeing a lot of that from my hockey team, the San Jose Sharks. I've seen a bunch of that this season, so I was really hoping that would count, but unfortunately it didn't. But I bet Liverpool fans wish the goal had counted and Szoboszlai didn't get a red card because he's going to miss their next game, and I think he's been their best player this season, so that's going to hurt them quite a bit in their next game. I don't even know who they play, but yeah, I'm still stunned. We won at Anfield. We never win there. The last time we won there with fans was an Elko, so it's been a while. So that's just great to see, man. I'm really happy that we won. I'm thrilled. Donnarumma, huge save at the end. There's some people have an agenda on him in our fan base, but that was a game saver, a game changer right there. That save that he made.
I'm just gonna say, people say I have agendas and stuff. I'll keep it real. I thought Liverpool should have won that game based on how they played, and I thought credit to Man City for pulling it out at the end. But how on earth did Liverpool not score? They had so many chances. They messed up. Mo Salah's chance especially. How does Mo Salah fluff his lines there? I thought Erling Haaland in the first half, he fluffed his lines also. That whole first half, nobody was looking like everyone looked like, you know what, they had a couple chances here and there, but I thought Liverpool should have buried you guys in that first half. The way that they were playing compared to the way you guys were playing in the first half, night and day. And then Szoboszlai scores the free kick. The moment he snapped his finger, I thought it was done. I thought deja vu, this is what happened to us. We seen the same situation. We lost to Liverpool, free kick, a beautiful goal. Back-to-back weeks where you lose from you concede 2 crazy goals. The scissor kick, the scorpion kick, and then this one now, crazy. And then I just thought, so We had chances. Yeah, I know you had chances.
Yeah, I was gonna just about to disagree with your take. I
No,
thought
I
we
know
were the
you had
better team in the
chances.
first half. We just didn't convert any chances. I think Liverpool picked up
I thought
momentum in the
Liverpool had
second
better
half of
chances.
games, which again has been a problem for us. The second half of games, we tend to have a problem. This is the first time I think we've overcome it. Someone in my chat said this is our first comeback win in 18 months, and I was like,
One
"What?"
second. Don't you think Mo Salah? I understand Erling Haaland had a couple chances and everything, but I'm talking specifically about the Mo Salah chance and the Ekitike header. I thought those two were the two best chances of the first half, and I thought they went to waste.
Yeah, those were two very good chances. I think the Ekitike one was a slightly better chance than the Salah one, but I don't think that takes away from the fact that City dominated the ball. They were passing well. They were creating chances in that first half. I think Martin put it in the chat. He had 17 chances, 7 on target. I don't know if that's the whole game or if that's the first half, but I do think in the first half we were dominating possession. We were controlling the ball. We were doing what we wanted to do. So I think to say that they had the better first half, to me, I don't necessarily agree with it. I think we had the better first half. We just didn't score any goals. But that's not saying we had the better chances. They obviously had some pretty good chances that they didn't convert, but I still think we dominated that first half. And then again, in the second half, which has been a problem for the past 18 months, the second half, I think that they started the second half better than we did. They scored the goal. I think they really found a way to adjust to our tactics, and they were putting more chances in that second half. We just found a way to win at the end, which is something we haven't done consistently in almost like 18 months. Like I can't think of a comeback from behind win outside maybe the Leeds United game at home. Like we generally, when we fall down in games, we don't pick ourselves up. So that to me was a huge step for this team to find a way to win that game.
I seen Bernardo Silva speaking after the game, talking about Aguero, company, and what do you call it, David Silva being captains, and now he has to take the mold. And I criticized him a lot also last week. So fair play, he stepped up. Not only did he step up, he got the equalizer fittingly to get you guys to help get you guys back into the game. Erling Haaland, of course, with the penalty, but I have to say, Allison is so stupid for that. Allison is so stupid for that. The ball is going out of play. I don't think he's doing anything with that. You really did not have to go in there and dive and do that. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous penalty for him to give away in that moment of the game. Absolutely
He's
lost
pulling an
his head.
Ederson.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
He's pulling an Ederson. That's a classic Ederson move right there, to just come off your line and tackle the guy
the
like
funny
that.
thing is, the Man United fans and the Chelsea fans here, they're happy. They're loving it because Liverpool losing means it's easier for them to get top 4. They're all loving it. The only fan base who's probably upset right now is probably Liverpool and Arsenal fans. Man City fans are happy. Man United fans are happy. Chelsea fans are happy. Everyone who's in the top 4 is probably happy. Liverpool drop points. And Liverpool needed this just as much as you guys did when it comes to you guys being in the title race and Liverpool needing it for thing. But you got to give credit to Manchester City for them to have the resolve to win the game and come back in 7 minutes. 7 minutes before 90, you guys are still losing. You score that first goal in the 84th minute. You score the second goal in the 90-something. And then, of course, the third goal, the chaos. Do you guys think he should have stood the third goal? I think
yes.
I would have loved that. I love a good hockey goal like that. I just wanted Turkey to get the goal again. And
yeah, the empty
net. What doesn't make sense, right? What doesn't make sense? Big up to everyone in it.
The fouls cancel out, but the goals still cancel out.
Yeah, so Bosley fouled Holland first, and then Holland fouled him right back. I would have just
the fouls cancel out. The goals just allowed.
Count the goal, and who cares? I think Liverpool would have wanted the goal to count too, because that meant Szoboszlai doesn't get sent off. So as a result of that, he's going to miss the next game, and I think they would rather just give up another goal. They were already losing the game, and they'd rather have him for their next game. But
he probably thought he might have enough time to come back.
We've had discussion about the VAR. The decision making has been the whole season. I mean, for the last 6 years now, nothing's really
the right decision.
Yeah, it's the way decision that it's still making mistakes about it. Like they keep telling us about, oh, we're gonna rectify these mistakes, do better. It's nothing.
No, but where's the mistake here?
I think the mistake is the way that they just don't let the goal in. It's simple as that. Let the goal in. It's what?
There's a foul in the build-up. They disallowed the goal.
The play still carry on anyway. The play still carry on anyway. Doesn't matter. Let the goal in.
I don't know.
They always do this. Like whenever there's a physical contact, they always blow the whistle up for some reason. There was like apart. I would say this that Shirky goal, that the way that it went in, I know Haaland and Szoboszlai fighting it out to get the ball, but like, what are they actually looking at? Just let the goal in. Like you just waste your time for another.
Would you have they rather booked both of them and let the goal stand?
Oh, maybe give both of them yellow. Yeah, I think Liverpool would have liked that too. Because, like I said, now Szoboszlai misses the next game for them, and I think he's been their best player, so that's going to hurt them to not have him next game.
Yeah, good.
They would have absolutely taken a double yellow and the goal stands.
What do you think? I just think people are upset that the goal is not standing, but personally for me, it doesn't impact the game too much. The game's already done. It only impacts the fact that, yeah, Ryan Cherky would have had a third goal. You guys would have had a third goal. Ryan Cherky would have had a goal. Yeah, goal difference. There's a lot in stake for that goal. They have to be 100% right.
I think with Man City fans, yeah, they should just be happy that they've beaten Liverpool after Liverpool's chances that they missed with the Ekitike.
That's what I said.
With the Word situation, like right now, yeah, they shouldn't really be focusing about goal difference, yeah, because they could have easily lost that game. For instance, I know the first half they had more control. Second half, Liverpool turned up a little bit, but bro, like with what they're trying to fight for this season, yeah, and trying to close the gap between Arsenal, it should be just get the dub over the line. Because bro, that Ekitike chance is a sitter, bro. That is a massive sitter. I saw the Florian Wirtz situation where I think it was Guehi that made that made the block. So Liverpool's chances, yeah, like Man City when they were trying to get the goal, bro, there was no midfield there. It was like there was no midfield. How many times did you see Alisson, yeah, make when he was distributing? It's instantly they're facing their defenders.
The second half or the first half?
No, second half. First half, you guys played much, but also you guys played.
Yeah, this is where there's some contention.
1 second.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to formally invite Martin.
Who was missing in the midfield?
No, I'm saying your midfield was open, just in general, though. Like
Martin, check your WhatsApp because I feel like I seen the same.
Just send Martin the link. I think he wants to.
I watched the same game as all you guys, but maybe I seen it different. I personally thought Liverpool had better clear-cut chances. You guys might have had more possession, more control, but I thought Liverpool had better clear-cut chances in that first half. And when I was
I'm
saying
I regard that two things can be true at the same time, though.
I'm going into halftime saying Liverpool are kicking themselves on how they haven't scored yet, and Man City are saying to themselves, "Ooh, we're kind of getting away with the fact that we could have it twice."
You know the goal that they scored to make it 1-1 where Haaland headed it to Bernardo Silva and scored. There was actually Szoboszlai who kept him onside. So Szoboszlai got a red card, kept the goal on. He was at fault for the goal too. He kept them onside, and he also got. It was actually him. Go! I was rewatching it. Yeah, he kept them onside. So despite him scoring a world-class elite free kick, first of all, when he took that free kick, why was there two guys on the wall? When you know he can slap it in.
That was poor. Also, who gave the ball away for that free kick?
Exactly. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not about the wall. That was just a great free kick.
No, it was a great free kick, but the free kick, yeah, it didn't go over the wall. It went to the side of it. If you had two extra guys there, a four-man wall, that doesn't go in. I know he can slap one against. I know he can.
Bro,
he did it against Arsenal.
He is unbelievable from that range. I looked over to my wife and I said, "Yo, this is kind of where he scored against us." And then it goes in, and I'm like, "This guy's unbelievable at scoring free kicks." You just got to give Szoboszlai his credit, man.
100%. He scored the set goal in it. But listen, yeah, after he literally with him, it's a funny game. He got the goal back, but then was at fault for the other goal and got a red card, and he's kind of threw it away in a sense. So. With Liverpool, yeah, I'm really happy that they lost today because one, I hate them. I don't like Man City either, yeah, but I hate Liverpool more, right?
Yeah, this has been a terrible game for you to watch.
Yeah. I would. To be fair though, I wouldn't have mind a draw. I was like, listen, if they draw, that's amazing. When Liverpool were winning, I was really fuming because they would have made it to 42 points and they would have been like 2 points behind us. So them losing, right, and staying on 39 points and then potentially getting Europa League next season is going to be the funniest thing ever, bro. Like, the amount of money that they spent, the expectation that they had in their second season after all the players that they brought in, they were supposed to retain that league title. For them to finish Europa League, it is absolutely hilarious. It's hilarious.
They have the same amount of points as Brentford as well.
Yeah, they've got Brentford too. They've got
Oh, I gotta look
Brentford
this
have
up.
39
I usually don't
points.
look at the table. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, Brentford have 30. I think they've got 39 points. And first of all, Alisson, that was shocking, mate. That was shocking, horrific goalkeeping. Like, I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I know he's a great goalkeeper and blah 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 blah. He's done this thing in it, yeah. But to give away a penalty at that moment is bad. It's proper bad, bro. It's proper bad. And I thought Haaland was initially going to miss it.
Ooh, yeah, they're level with Brentford on 39 points. They both have a +5 goal difference, so I don't. Oh, goals against is why.
All right, Alisson, thank
7.
you for that 4 pointer gap.
Bro, listen, what was he doing for that penalty?
Oh,
what was he doing? What was he doing? It's mad. It's actually crazy, yeah. And like I said, then with Man City signings, yeah.
United are above Liverpool in the table.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, we're coming.
You guys want to talk about the Premier League table right now? Let's talk about the Premier League.
I haven't looked at the table in like weeks, so I'm looking at it right now, and I'm just like,
in my opinion, the conversation for top 4 starts from Villa all the way to Liverpool. That's it. Like, I'm not counting Brentford. Like, let's be real. Even though Brentford,
I predicted Brentford would get relegated this season.
I mean,
that's pretty bad for me right now.
Yeah, but to be fair, most people did have Brentford. No one really expected them to play the way they're playing right now after losing, a couple
of
players.
Their entire back line.
Everybody's going to be hoping Brentford get something against Arsenal to make the title race more interesting. Because let's be honest,
going to Brentford is not an easy place to play. Liverpool lost there. Chelsea dropped points there. I think a lot of teams have dropped points there. I don't know what AstonIlla did there, but going to Brentford is not easy. Are they coming to the Emirates?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. At the same time, I don't think any game is easy in the Premier League. As you can see, all the teams at the top of the table have dropped points at some point or another. The teams that are in the best form are actually Manchester United and Chelsea. Crazy to think. Manchester United is actually one of the best teams in form in the Premier League by far.
Say it again.
That guy is so close to cutting his hair.
Yeah, that guy's one more game away.
Cut your hair too in solidarity.
Anyways, we got Martin in the building. Martin, what is your complaint about how we view the game? Because I viewed the game as Man City. We're not really hurting Liverpool or not getting too many clear-cut chances on Liverpool. But then I felt like Liverpool had the better chances in the first half, where I thought, you know what, Liverpool probably could have scored from if they had some of those chances on target, specifically the Ekitike one. And
no, but you didn't say it. You said Liverpool were the better team.
No, I thought Man City had the ball, but I thought Liverpool.
You and Ahmed both said it, and you both.
I thought Liverpool should have scored. Even though you guys were playing,
could have scored. We could have scored in the first 2 minutes.
Had a couple of chances.
Yeah, Erling Haaland messed up,
but you've ignored all that. It wasn't Haaland messed up. Kirker's got his foot on it.
Okay. The one in the second, the one at the beginning of the game.
From an Arsenal perspective, that's the way you were looking at it.
All right, sure. Can explain to me what you thought then?
I thought first half we were fabulous, absolutely fabulous that first half. I said everyone was having a whinge about that 11. That 11 was set up to play counter-attack.
Yeah, Martin heard my meltdown at the beginning of the watch.
People got this idea that City.
Not happy with me.
My issue is everyone's looking at City to play the way we have over the last 5 years. We're not gonna. This is a changing Manchester City, an evolving Manchester City that will go to big teams like we did against you, like we did today, like we did at Real Madrid, and we will play counter-attack. That's the way we're going to do it.
In the first half, though, because we held the ball the whole time. I don't think we were really counting.
To me, but the chances we have. I'm talking about what people got to realise. This is a different Manchester City people are watching. People got to come away from this treble winning, 90% possession, don't concede. People got to come away from all that. We haven't got those players. Those players have gone. We are now redeveloping. We're transitioning into a new style, a new way of doing it. When we were in the treble season, we didn't win away at Anfield. we didn't win away at the Bernabeu. What we've done is, right, what we'll do is we'll go there, we'll soak pressure, we'll come back. That, to me, is evolving. I hear all this, Pep's finished, Pep's checked out. The man is jumping around on the sideline like a 12-year-old. I'll be honest, what I think it is, I think it's people living in a little bit of hopium that this City team is finished and this City team is done and this City team can't evolve. At the end of the day, Gal, we win on Wednesday night. We go 3 points behind you. Pressure's back to you.
Yeah, you're not nervous about this because we just we got 6 points against Liverpool this season. You got 1. Does that concern you at all?
Doesn't really concern me because last time I checked, we got 4 points. We got 4 points from you and Liverpool the last couple of seasons, and we didn't win the league. So
this doesn't concern you at all today?
No, I think the reality is the Premier League, everyone was like 9 points, Arsenal 9 points clear. If Liverpool were to win, everyone's like, you know what? That might be title race done. This just prolongs it for a couple more weeks. I think regardless, we're going to go on to win it. But hey, it's not about Arsenal. This was about you guys. This was about you guys. This was about you guys going to a ground which you have not won at consistently for a long time and getting the job done. So credit to you guys. Credit to how you did it. Fair play. But at the end of the day, if we're going to talk about City and big moments this season and momentum swings, you've had a lot of big moments and then you've still faltered afterwards. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have this great moment now and then in a couple of weeks' time you drop points to Newcastle or something.
Not the Etihad.
We'll see.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Wait. All the times you drop points this season, you've never dropped points at the Etihad.
Yeah, we have, but Newcastle just go look up Newcastle's record against City at the Etihad and come back at me.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
what about? Couldn't you have said the same thing today about Liverpool looking at their record against Man City at the
Anfield? But we're not saying that. What we're saying is we've got some nice fixtures now coming up. These were the fixtures that I think a lot of people were seeing as gimmies. This is where City failed. And we haven't done.
Okay, that's true. But you also did recently just drop points to Sunderland, Chelsea, and Brighton. So what has changed in this Liverpool game that makes you believe you're now all of a sudden going to go on a good run of form?
I don't know if anything has changed. You are right. I've got to see a run of form now. But to say there won't be a run of form is as ignorant as to say there will be a run of form.
Regardless, you can win every game for the rest of the season. If Arsenal match you, we win the league also.
Yeah, and that's fine, but I don't think either team will win every single game.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think either team will.
Okay, and I think, when it comes to actual title race, we'll talk about the Arsenal game in a second, but you now have 3 games in a row at home. You're going to play Fulham, Salford in the FA Cup, and then Newcastle.
I mean, for me, the Leeds away game is going to be a difficult one.
I actually have to drop.
No worries.
Yeah, I got to drop because my cousin's about to pick me up. So
hopefully the Seahawks win, right?
No, I like I said, I don't want to see that. That's a nightmare for me. I think they're going to win. I'm saying go Patriots today, but I hate Seattle. I hate that.
It's some big event in the US today, isn't it?
It's like I said, like I told you, Miguel, it's like if the Spurs win a title at Emirates. That's what if the Seahawks win at the 49ers Stadium, at Levi Stadium today, it's as if
Are you a 49ers fan?
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco. I'm a 49ers fan.
I'm sorry.
I love SF sports. I'm a Warriors fan. I'm a San Francisco Giants, the San Jose Sharks, and
you've been spoiled. You're a Man City Warriors fan. You're so lucky. You've seen so much.
I had to watch some really awful Warriors until Steph Curry showed up. Literally, my entire life they were terrible in the 90s, terrible in the early 2000s. When I'm watching Troy Murphy and Mike Dunleavy,
Warriors were not
absolute garbage.
Come on, no one has sympathy for you. 49ers, Man City, and come on.
I think I was 9 years old the last time the Niners won a title. It's been 31 years and counting now. So
You can't
I did
win
grow up
everything.
during the glory days of the 49ers, but they have dropped off the
can't-
face of the
You can't win
map.
everything. I hear it. I hear it. Hey,
It
anyways,
is what
Seattle's
it
gonna
is.
win
But
tonight.
anyways,
You have
thanks
a
for
good one,
having me.
Kels.
I'll let Martin take over, City fan. Have a good stream, guys. Bye-bye.
Right.
See ya.
All right, Martin. Before we go on to anything else, you honestly still believe Man City is going to win the Premier League?
I said on a Sam's and on mine everywhere, I will make my final decision coming out of Tottenham and Liverpool.
Okay.
So now I do think we can win it. Whether we will, I don't know. Can we? Yes.
Okay. If this was your house on the line, would you put your house on the line that Man City would go on to win it this year?
I'm not that confident.
All right.
Because I need to see consistency.
Fair.
Now, the thing is, if I do it, see, trouble is football's not played on paper. The next tough game or real hard game we've got on paper is your lot, March 22nd. We've got a nice run of fixtures now. The difference is football isn't played on paper.
Fair. All right. Boys, what do you guys think? Because I think Arsenal play you in the Carabao Cup final. Do you think that negatively can impact or positively impact either team going forward?
Go on.
Do you know what? Yeah. It all depends how Arsenal squad will look in the final, because it feels like a stage of the season, especially in the month of March, like anything could happen, because you've got Champions League games, you've got FA Cup games. It's just like it's too early to call like how is it going to be look like. So psychologically, I just want to wait and see and how the March look will unfold, and it depends. Man, I don't know who you've got in the Champions League first, isn't it? So so next month is about to get interesting. That's for sure.
Martin, if you lose the Carabao Cup final, you think you still can go on to win the league?
I think the Carabao Cup will play a massive part in whoever wins the league. I think it'll be that psychological edge. I think it'll be a massive side. But I've been in many, Carabao Cup finals, many of them, and this for me is so.
I think we got a big game versus Tottenham coming up, and before that we play Sunderland and we play in the FA Cup. I'm confident my team can go on and win.
Well, you got Brentford away, and that's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm confident my team can go on to win the next couple of games. It's just going to have to be tit for tat from now to the end of the season. We've played ahead of you the last couple of games. Now you play ahead of us, so pressure is going to be on us. It is what it is. But I don't think the team that is 6 points ahead should be necessarily too concerned about the team that's chasing. It should be the other way around. You should be hoping and praying that we drop points, and we should just be focused on our goal. Like I'm not looking back right now. That's the thing. In the past, you had a gap behind us of 5 points, but you also had a game in hand. So technically, it wasn't ever really 5 points. It was 3 points or 2 points.
No, it was 8. It was 8 points. It was in reality 5 points.
Yeah, something like that. So there was always a game in hand. So right now, nobody has a game in hand. We're level on games. A similar amount of not too far off goal difference wise. Where is it? It may come down to the Etihad. It may come down to the Etihad again. I don't think we're going to allow that to happen. I think it's going to be a situation where if it does come down to one game, we would have to go on and drop at least 2 losses from now to the end of the season. I think we would have to do is
chip away, because if we both win games right until the Etihad game, and we beat you at the Etihad, it's down to 3 points.
I don't think you're capable of doing that this season. I just don't think this Manchester City team is capable of having that level of.
Everyone said this so many times. So many times I've heard this. I went back and watched videos from 2 years ago. In the year we won the treble, even with all, I was told it was a washed-up team. KDB was broke. We drew at Forest away 1 each. Everyone said we were finished. We were done. We were over the hill. We were no good. And then we went and won the treble.
Oh, but I'm just going to say something about City, right? I just want to mention something real quick about Man City. Yeah,
Yeah.
The thing is, I've watched a lot of their games this season, and what stood out to me is that the chances they're missing. That's the key factor for me. In it, the amount of games that I've seen them where the clear-cut chances. I know Haaland scores loads of goals, but there's been, you know which one was a big factor for me? Yeah? It was when you played against each other. You know when Haaland scored that goal, and when what's it called? Where Gabriel was pushing further up the pitch, and then he just ran in behind. In that game, I don't know if you remember, yeah, but there was an opportunity where Haaland could have squared it to Foden to make it 2-1. I don't know if you remember that. I swear to you. Yeah. If he was able, I personally believe if that was to happen, yeah, their season would have been a lot closer. I still believe Arsenal will win it. I don't think Man City are finished. I understand they're in a transition. I don't believe that Pep is going to be able to. I don't think he stays beyond either this year or next year in it. Yeah, he's obviously wants to win that Carabao Cup final. Try and win the league title. But I just believe with Arsenal, yeah, what's more likely is Man City dropping points rather than an Arsenal. I don't really see Arsenal losing that many games. Do you get me?
We're going to get to Arsenal in a second. I want to bring Rack in, but before I do that, Netweed says, I don't want anyone calling Liverpool bottle jobs or any cringe. What? Manchiti. Lucky Jibs. The league at this level. What are you talking about, mate? What is this guy on about? He's like, this is our responsibility. Yeah, we're going to do our thing. It's not Liverpool. Liverpool don't have to do us no favor. They need it for themselves. That's the truth, Netweed. And I'm not sitting here calling Man City cheats or anything. They won the game fair and square. I think Alisson made the biggest mistake of the game, and that's on him. The referee really tried his best to stay out of it, not give too many controversial decisions, in my opinion. I think it was a very well ref game overall.
I think he did at the end. I think he messed it all up at the end.
Why the goal? It should have.
That should have just been 2 yellows. Give the goal. I think he messed it all up. I don't know where they got the extra 15 minutes from, by the way.
I mean, the thing is, it's the letter of the law. I agree. To be honest, it's stupid for us because now Szoboszlai misses a game and we're missing 2 right backs already.
Are you worried about Liverpool's top four?
It's one of those things. If you make a foul and then you make a foul that gives the other player the advantage. That's why they pulled it back for. It's stupid, I agree, but it's the letter of the law. The referee didn't actually have anything to do with that. Yes,
thoughts on Liverpool's top 4 hopes in the game, Rock? What do you think?
Hanging by a thread. We played well in the second half for about 35 minutes, but we need, playing well is not good enough. We need to play well and win, and we had it in our own hands, and. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit stupid, really. It was not good enough. Huh?
You got stuck back, and then it just backfired on you.
Yeah, like we get the goal. Yeah, it's a kind of it's a free kick, so it's a little bit lucky, but well struck, and Donovan didn't have a chance, so that's great. We go 1 goal up, but then we retreat and try and hold on to a lead. And I understand sometimes that just naturally happens. It's the ebb and flow of games, I understand. But, yeah, it's just disappointing because at that point, up until that point, we'd actually been playing well for most of the second half. So, yeah, it was a joke.
But that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Like in the first half, yeah, City were obviously the better team. They had more control. Should have probably been 1-0 up here. And if you look at the second half, bro, I'm telling you, yeah, you see that chance from Ekitike? What a sitter, bro. How do you miss
the header?
The header, yeah, because listen, yeah, I don't like Salah, but it was a good ball by Salah, bro. It was a very good ball. And he gave it to him on a plate. And for him to miss from that angle, yeah, it's crazy. I know Donnarumma had a really mad game. He's done his thing, yeah, but bro, the chances they missed. And even the Wirtz one, I know it was a good block, but I don't know, man. I just feel like he could have done a bit.
The thing is, I didn't actually think we created that many clear times. That was a good opening, but some strikers do miss chances every now and then. Like even Haaland missed, and I don't think everybody knows Haaland is probably the best striker in the world. Even he missed a chance in the first half.
He's got the most big chances missed in the league.
Yeah. But then he's Haaland and he scores vastly more. So I'm not gonna beat him up too much about missing an individual chance, but I just don't think we also created enough overall in the second half. Like we had a good approach play, we pinned them back in the first half. In the second.
We were better.
No. City were a better team. I wouldn't say. I think we were maybe more dominant in our 35 minutes than maybe they were in the first half. But I mean, we're splitting hairs there. Like, who cares really? It doesn't really make a difference whether one's 5% better in and without creating many chances. Ultimately, we didn't do enough, and City, despite going a goal down, they showed the bottle to come through and win.
Well,
and it's fucking annoying.
Are you saying the reason why people are holding on to that Ekitike chance is that if your team was creating a good amount of clear-cut chances, we wouldn't be holding on to that chance?
Yeah, of course. If Ekitike had missed 3 chances of a similar ilk, then I think it's a little bit. You can be more critical of him, or you can be more critical of other players. But any striker, no matter what their quality, can miss a good chance at any point in time. I think that was a good chance. I don't think it was an amazing chance. It's not like it was a one-on-one or something like that where he just had the keeper to beat. It was a header where he had to stretch and he had to direct it in the right direction, and he got it marginally wide. These things happen in football.
Do you guys think? I've seen some people complaining. I've seen Man City fans complaining about. I think it was a pull going into the box on Marmoush. And I also seen Liverpool fans complaining that Gyokeres should have been sent off. Or
no, I don't think Gyokeres should have been sent off. I think a yellow card was the right thing. It was the right decision. There was contact. He pulled in, but the contact didn't continue into the box. And I think you can argue that Ruben Diaz was close enough that he could have potentially got a block in or something. So, have you seen them given? Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to do the research on that, but. I think overall we can't have too many complaints about the Salah yellow card, the Guehi yellow card. The Bernardo Silva. I think if anything, the one that's more of an issue is the Bernardo one. But I think it's I would have been annoyed if that was given against me.
They don't want to send him off for something like that.
See, the thing is, Gal, I know you love an XG. You love XG and all these other stats. City had an XG in nearly 3 in the whole game.
Yeah.
So we obviously caused some problems.
You did.
Yeah, but 0.75 of that 0.75 that came from the penalty.
Yeah, but I think people have been tenuous in the way we were in the first half. I think we set up to be like that in the first half. Yeah, I think you're looking at 1 or 2 chances as that means domination. Doesn't. We've had that in many, many games where, we had, like you said, Ahmed was right. You go back to the chance we had at the Emirates. Doku, Ireland only has to do is square the ball to Foden, and it's 2-0.
Yeah.
We can always look at pinpoints of areas into a game and go, that chance. That doesn't mean that they're dominating.
I've never
actually on the best team in the first half by country.
Okay, you can. Let me just rephrase it. If I said Liverpool were dominant or anything like that, I didn't mean that. I just meant I felt like they had 2 better opportunities than what Man City did. Man City clearly had more opportunities in that first half, and I was maybe clutching at straws, picking 2 points. But when it comes down to it, Man City's losing. What is it? 84th minute, Bernardo Silva scores. Liverpool looked like they were playing for the draw, and Man City looked like they were playing for the win. I don't know about what you thought, Rack. I thought your intensity was not at the same level.
Well, after we conceded the equaliser?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, our intensity wasn't the same level after we scored the goal. After we scored the goal, we retreated back. I mean, these things happen in football. Sometimes you get a late goal like that. I mean, it wasn't dissimilar to when after we got the late goal against Arsenal, which I think was the 84th minute, that free kick from Szoboszlai, we kind of sat back a little bit. And sometimes that works and sometimes you get punished for it. We were definitely more intense in the second half than we were in the first half. And I think that's why we were the better team in the second half overall. But ultimately, you got to play until the 98th minute or whatever it was this game, and playing to the point where it's the 79th minute to you get a goal, and then dropping off. Yeah, sometimes you can get out of it with a result, but against a good team like City, a team that's capable of creating chances and has deadly players up front, you run a little bit of a risk. especially if you're not as good defensively as we've been. We've been pretty average defensively. So
you know what's mad as well?
Let me just read the super chats, and then we're gonna go on to the Arsenal game. But he says, "What is this?" On a
positive note. On a positive note, Gyokeres seems fresh. EH, who's EH?
We're gonna talk about Gyokeres in a bit.
Looks tired.
Shout out to you, Netweed. And then if Tete drops Odegaard sooner, we would be 10 points clear. So a lot of Arsenal fans think if Odegaard would have been out of the team earlier, we would have picked up more points because he was having poor performances consistently. And you know what? Last time you're on, Martin, your boy was talking about Odegaard. He might have had a point. Odegaard has not been performing well.
He's still waiting for you. By the way, can I say that? See, a lot of people, we've got to be careful how you look at it. It's like the City thing. And I say this to my fellow fans. City are actually on a very good run since Bodo Glimt. I think the Bodo Glimt gave them the kick in the rear end they needed, to be totally honest with you. Because if you look at our last game, we beat Wolves, we beat Galatasaray. Yeah, we drew at Spurs when we were 2-0 up. Should have really gone on to win that. We beat Newcastle, then we just beat Liverpool. So in the last 5 games in all comps, we've won 4 and drawn 1. And this is what, because we do this as fans. As fans, we look at what suits our positivity. So if you, because everyone, I hear it now, people only look at league results. Then they only look at like the cup games. Then they look at different games, and it's to try and suit the narrative as they're going along. So no one ever saw City, and you won't hear many people mention, including City fans, they won't go, we've won 4 out of the last 5. They just won't mention it because they dismissed the Newcastle game. They dismissed the Galatasaray game. They dismiss things like that. And to me, that's what momentum builds. It isn't just about league. It's about getting that winning feeling in every single competition moving forward. And that's what leads you into finals and last stage of the competitions. Because winning has to become a habit again.
I think the main thing for me is your away form has not been that good in the league compared to what it usually is. You've lost 4 games, drawn 3 games in the league away from home. Where at home, I'm looking at it right now. That's the only reason why I know this. You've lost only 1 game and you've drawn 2. So the points that you've dropped away from home is much more than at home. And that's pretty much for majority of the league. Across the league, majority of teams drop their points away from home. So for you to go to the toughest ground outside of the Emirates probably this season, which is Anfield, even though Liverpool have not been at their best, is still a tough ground to go to and to get a win. Fair play to you. And that should be a momentum moment for you to kick on. But if you don't kick on from here, that it's honestly, you only have yourselves to blame.
Exactly, spot on. And that's why, because you look at the next fixtures, Fulham at home on Wednesday, Salford in the FA Cup, Newcastle at home, Leeds away, which I think will be the tough one, Forest at home, West Ham away, and then we go into the League Cup final.
All right, let's go on to the top 4 battle before we speak about Arsenal. Chelsea won their game, Man United won the game against Tottenham, and Rack, of course, you're in the top 4 battle also. Guys, looking at the top 4 right now, what do you guys think? Overall, looking at the table, what do you guys think?
Man, the top 4's light work, man. Come on, we got this, bro. You get
top 5 actually. Top 5 actually. Liverpool are now 4 points behind Chelsea. 4 points behind Chelsea. Do you play Chelsea at any point, Liverpool?
Yeah, we have them at home.
Okay, so that at least you have an opportunity.
Yeah, we have them in May.
In May.
Liverpool still got to play Man United first, isn't it? They've got to play Man United.
Yeah, we have to play Man United away, and we got Villa away.
Ooh. Do you guys think Villa could drop out?
I still with Villa, I actually still think they'll get that top 4, bro. I still think they'll get it.
The 8-point gap is an 8-point gap between them and Liverpool. Between Liverpool and Villa is not a small gap. That's a big gap with 13 games left to go or whatever it is.
Aston Villa still got Leeds away. It's not easy as it looks.
I'm not really looking at Aston Villa. It's either you kind of have to just focus on the teams that are on the bubble. Is Brentford in this conversation? I think we beat them on a midweek, and then they're pretty much out of the conversation.
I mean,
if Liverpool,
they're not numerically, but I mean, I don't think anybody.
Who does Liverpool play on the weekend?
We play Sunderland away soon.
Oh, that's tough.
Well, in the midweek actually, because they're
Sunderland.
midweek as well.
They took points off both of us, City and Arsenal. You could find yourself dropping more points this week.
Yeah.
They took 3 points out of us.
When does the Europa League start again?
Same time as the round of 16.
Because they're going to go back to Thursday, Sunday, aren't they?
I think it's is it end of February?
Yeah, I think that's what it depends what Emery does with this Europa League.
Did he qualify directly through the league phase? I think he did. So he's probably going to be playing around after the Carabao Cup final. So it's like March. No?
The thing is with Villa got a real. Do we think Villa have got a real chance of winning the Europa League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So do they go for the Champions League via that route?
I think knowing Unai Emery and what he did at Arsenal, he could actually just throw all his eggs in the Europa League basket. That could be a thing. And with that being said, that could open the door for a Liverpool to get back into a top 5. But Liverpool, you guys were top of the league for the first 5 games. You guys had a poor moment. You still were sitting in 3rd just a couple weeks ago. Now, it seems like what happened? I swear, it felt like a couple weeks ago you were sitting in a comfortable position in 4th. Man United hit form. Chelsea hit form. And you only need 3 wins in a row to just be back up there.
You know what, Igal? The four losses in a row since end of September, all the way up to Brentford loss. I think that hampered their progress big time. And then they won against Villa, and then they lose to Man City, lose to Forest, and I believe
they're in bad form right now.
Yeah.
Damn. Look at that. Man United and Chelsea are in better form than Arsenal and Man City. Crazy. Ahmed's loving life.
I'm not ruling Brentford out. I don't know why. I've got a sneaky feeling for Brentford.
Yeah, Martin, you gotta go.
I've got 5 more minutes. No, I've got 5. But you know my thing.
5 more minutes? Okay. Yeah. 5 more minutes.
Thiago.
What do you think about the Arsenal game? Were you impressed by how my boy Gyokeres came on, scored 2 goals, buried the game?
You needed it because you were at 1-0 up until.
No, the whole team's looking better. Come on, what are we doing?
No, I've said Arsenal are playing well. I've never said
set piece goals, all 3 open play goals.
But you're celebrating the open play goals now. You're like, yeah.
No. It's honestly to mock people who make fun of us.
No, listen, Arsenal are a good team. You know, Igal, I've said this the whole season. Never said Arsenal are not a good team.
Yeah.
But, you know, for me, Arsenal are a very, very good team. And, you know, Gyokeres, to me, do I think he's a top striker? No. May I eat my words next season? Maybe. Maybe he needs a year to bed in. I don't know. I do have my concerns on Odegaard. I'm with Tone on that. We'll have to see moving forward. But Arsenal are very, very
about Havertz. Since Havertz came back, the last 4 games, he's been amazing.
Yeah. Well, see, I've always said this. Managers will always have players that they trust more than others. Always. Havertz is one of them for Arteta. Bernardo's it for Manchester City. Every manager has a player who they're like, you are my guy. When I need you in a fight, you're on my front row. Fair. And I think that's just what it is with Havertz. I think Havertz just suits the Arteta style of play.
All right. And then the final thing is, guys, Zubimendi. Liverpool wanted him. I'm pretty sure Man City were considering him as a Rodri backup at one point. Obviously, Bayern, Real Madrid. Are we talking signing of the summer? 51 million, guys. What a player.
Signing of the summer?
Yeah.
I'll be real in it, yeah. I don't think so, mate.
Who's been better than Zubimendi?
That was the dismissal of that was perfect, Ahmed. That was perfect. That's it. Just
by the way,
no more words required.
By the way,
I'll be honest, mate. I don't think so. That's it. Nothing more.
Guys, we're talking about a defensive midfielder who has 5 Premier League goals.
But I thought Rice was your DM.
Rice is a box to box.
Oh, now he's a box to box. Listen, I was hearing that he was. Yeah, listen, I was hearing he was the DM in it. Now they brought a player to do.
Rice has not been the DM for 2-3 years, bro.
But why compare to Caicedo? Ain't Caicedo's Chelsea's DM?
Of course, yeah. Chelsea fans compare him because our Arsenal players are benchmark for Chelsea players. Chelsea are always comparing their players to Arsenal players.
Yeah. Listen, I'll be real in it. Yeah, Zubimendi. I think he's been good in it. Signing of the summer is a stretch, bro. Like I don't think he's done all
Who's
that.
been better than him?
Are you talking about like
across
different
the league?
Across the league, yeah. I'll be real, yeah. Cherky's been a signing of the summer.
Zubimendi's been better than Cherky. I'll be real.
You're smoking. You're smoking some, bro. Who's your dealer?
I'll be real.
Cherky has been a better signing. You can even Cherky's been a better signing than him. I think so. Absolutely. You can even make a case for United's goalkeeper too. That's another good one, right? He's been solid.
Come on, you can't tell me Lehman's been better than Zubimendi.
I'm giving cases in. I'm not saying he's the best. I already said who's the signing of the summer. I said Cherky, but I'm giving other alternatives.
I don't know why you're ruling Donnarumma out.
Donnaruma's also
Donnarumma's been unbelievable. Today, some of those saves were unbelievable.
26 million. 26 million.
If we say bargain of the summer, it's definitely Cherky.
Bargain of the summer and also sign. He's
I've got Cherky and Donnarumma over Zubimendi. But Zubimendi's very good.
Yeah. And what's his face? Who else signing of the summer? I'm trying to think. You obviously got Ekitike doing his thing too. He's a good player. So
Ekitike also, does he fit in the signing of the summer bracket with his team slightly underperforming?
I mean, you can still be a signing of the summer despite your team's performance. Do you get me? Like, I don't think you have to be signing of the summer if your team. I don't think your team has to be performing to be included in that bracket. Do you get it? So
fair enough. You know what, Martin? I appreciate you jumping on, bro. I'll catch you very soon. We'll have to schedule in a show or something at some point.
Yeah. No worries, mate. Big up.
Big up, Martin. Yeah.
Big up.
Take care, Martin.
Yeah. Still can't stand City in it.
Guys, next thing we have to speak about is how the hell did Cole Palmer score a hat trick with 2 penalties? What happened in the game, bro? Talk to me.
This is where you thrive, man. Come on now. Yeah. Keeping him on for us.
That was the funniest game I've ever been to.
Really? You've been to Champions League finals, bro?
Never.
No, you never went to the Champions League final?
No.
Okay,
never. I wasn't there. So yeah,
how was the game? How was the game? Was Chelsea dominant? I didn't even see the highlights. I just caught
the highlights were not on YouTube for some reason.
No, to be fair, we were dominant in the first half. Second half, we took the pedal off the gas just purely because that we got given in the midweek against Leeds. So the annoying part is that we let them concede a goal from a set piece as well. So not really not the one win that I was fussed about, but yeah, the game was already done in the first half because we was just given stupid penalties for nothing really. Like the second penalties, that was silly for Wolves. They just pushed down João Pedro and then they complained to the referee after that. So, but yeah, it should have been more than 3 goals if I'm not honest with you. It's like they were that bad. I feel that Wolves right now they consolidated themselves in the Championship for next season. So they might equal that Derby County still, or they might break it still. Because Derby County's finished like 10 points to be relegated.
Ahmed loves Cole Palmer. Ahmed loves Cole Palmer. What do you think, Ahmed? I know you probably watched.
Listen. Like I said, yeah, Cole Palmer is a quality player, and I'm not even talking about what he did against Wolves because that's Wolves in it. Yeah, listen, the guy is clearly operating on 40%, 50%. He's got levels to go. He's always been Chelsea's best player. He's one of the best players in the league. Once he recovers from that injury, because I've seen so many good players all around the world. I remember Lamine Yamal, who was having, I'm not comparing the two players. He had like a groin issue at the start of the season of Barcelona. I've been watching a lot of Barca games, and he's been struggling a little bit. He's still putting in some good performances, but the type of Yamal that we're talking about in comparison to last year, he was struggling. Right, and then he's overcome it a little bit, and now we're seeing the best version of him once again. With Palmer, once it overcomes that, it's curtains, isn't it? Like he's gonna show his level. You don't drop that quality just instantly after a year, bro. And I think everyone knows it deep down that when he does hit 100%, he's quality, bro. Like, what is that? 2 hat tricks he's got in the Premier League now? Is that 2? I'm pretty sure that's 2.
More than
yeah, he scored one last year against Brighton.
Did he score 4 against Brighton?
United.
Bro, he has 4 hat tricks. He's Chelsea's top hat tricker in Premier League history.
No, I'm talking about he's got 4 hat tricks in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you sure? Because I thought it was only Brighton and Wolves.
Bro, he has 4 hat tricks. He has 4 hat tricks. He has more hat tricks than any other Chelsea player in
Everton, Man United, Brighton, and Wolves.
Did he score a hat trick against us?
Yes. Yeah. Bro,
Ahmed removed that from his memory.
Bro, at the bridge, he scored a hat trick against you.
Wait, I know he scored the last minute against us, but what did he have a brace beforehand?
Yes, he did.
He's a cheeky guy, you know. Hold on a sec. I didn't know. Hold on.
You forgot about this?
Hold on.
Yes, we had Pochettino. Remember that?
Of course, it was 2 penalties, bro. I remember it now. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I'm not gonna lie. Both penalties that Wolves gave you were Joao Pedro did amazing.
That was a gift.
Of course, it was on the Ten Hag as well.
And also, what do you think about this? Was that a statement?
Yeah, bro. Do you not hear his press conference? He said, "I don't give a shit." Or people think, people talk a lot of shit. That's what he said in the press conference when they were interviewing. They said, "What do you think of the outside notes?" He said, "Well, people talk shit, innit?" Listen, he's different, man. Yeah, he's different.
He's just unfiltered, you know.
I think with this,
he's unfiltered, man. That's what we like, innit, bro? Yeah. Sorry, go on.
You can tell that the Chelsea players are looking for him to get the hat trick. Like Cucurella, out of everyone, he picks him out, smashes it.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on now. Yeah, he ain't asked about what people think, bro. Like,
bro, that's his second first half hat trick of his career.
Yeah, and he could have probably had more in that game, but he got subbed off in the 65th minute. Yeah.
Hey, and they did this without Reece James, right? Reece James didn't play.
Yeah, Reece James didn't play. I think it was fully. I think he's got some injury knock or something like that. We got to be careful with his minutes as well. So
yeah.
Hey, anyway,
I think he's gonna start against Wolves. Leeds at home.
Are you getting excited about Liam Rosenior? 4 wins in the Premier League.
Man aging, you know.
I just think we got to take it game to game in it. We got to take it.
All right.
I think
Rack didn't watch the game.
I think we got a chance to get a 6 win on the track.
Come on, Rack's not going to be bothered about.
Rack, you didn't watch the Chelsea game, right?
I was out, man. I was yeah.
Did you watch the Man United Spurs game?
No, I was a birthday party, so I couldn't.
Oh, it was your birthday?
No. It was my business partner's birthday, so I was out with him and his family and stuff. So
before we go any further, I just want to say,
ironically, he's a Chelsea fan, so I was still getting the updates. But
you guys remember, we were speaking to Jay about Vicario, Van de Ven, and Romero. And Romero, in the lead up to the game, specifically said he called the board a disgrace for not signing anybody and not helping out the players because they're down to 12 fit starters, first team players that can start games or something like that. They don't have enough players to even have a quality bench. And he goes out after coming out of the City game halftime. This game, he gets sent off. First of all, I thought it was a clear sending off. I don't know about you guys, but what did you guys think about the Romero red card? Did you think it was a sending off?
Who sent it off for who?
Did you see the Romero red card?
Yeah, I think it was red. Yeah,
it was a red card.
It was a red card.
Yeah,
how come? I've seen other situations like that over the last couple of days, like Dalla on Doku and like Zubamendi against Sunderland. Those kind of situations not given.
Well, listen,
I don't know those specific examples. That looked like a red card to me.
Bro, the guy's ankle, literally. Bro, listen, I'll be real with it, That was easily a red card, He's a bozo for that, absolute bozo. To get me, and he helped my team. We know he's a hothead, innit? We know them Argentinians and them South Americans.
He's a fraud, no?
Okay, I think he's a decent centre back, but listen, bro,
he's not as good as people say he is. That's my point.
I mean, it depends what people are saying. If they're saying he's
They
elite,
say he's one of the best centre backs in the league.
Nah, I don't think so.
I remember
if he's saying to be one of the best. Like, are we saying like top 10? Maybe he's top 10.
I was hearing people saying Van de Ven and Romero.
Van de Ven's good. Van de Ven's a good centre back.
Van de Ven and Romero, a better partnership than Saliba and Gabriel, better partnership than Konate and Van Dijk.
Who are these crazy people that you're hearing this from? Well, no one is saying that.
Okay, maybe some of them is TalkSport guys, but most of them are really like.
Oh, God, not TalkSport.
I'm talking about Jamie O'Hara, them guys. You know, Jamie O'Hara said they're the best partnership in the league.
Listen, yeah, Jamie O'Hara, yeah, I'll tell you what he does on a weekend. Yeah, he might like listen. The wine.
Let's not go there. This is a PG show. Anyways, Ahmed, if you guys want to quickly just smoothly go past the Romero point, he will now miss 4 games. By the way, he will be suspended for 4 games. Tottenham's next 4 games, they are currently. Do you know where Tottenham are in the league? By the way, guys.
Yeah, they're like 15th or something.
They are currently, they're 3 points ahead of the team that's in 17th.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that being said, you could actually find a situation where Tottenham could be in a relegation fight after the next 4 games. The next 4 games, which Romero will be suspended for, is Newcastle at home, Arsenal at home, Fulham away, Crystal Palace at home. And their home form is actually worse than their away form. So they could then lose to Newcastle, lose to Arsenal, potentially drop points to Fulham and Crystal Palace. And they're currently only 3 points ahead of the team in 17th. Sorry.
So they're 6 points ahead. They're 6 points ahead of West Ham. West Ham are 17th. 6 points.
No, West Ham are in 18th.
No.
I'm talking about Nottingham Forest.
But West Ham, West Ham 80. So, but the bottom three goes down. So they have to finish above 18th. West Ham they're 6 points ahead of West Ham, who are in the final relegation place. Is that enough to keep them safe?
I don't think they're going to go down. Personally,
they're not going to go down. I'm just surprised.
They have too much quality across the board to go down, but they are currently in a situation where 2 years running, they're near the bottom of the Premier League.
Yeah.
At what point do we start looking at these guys and say, what the hell's going on?
Bro, Tottenham, I was like, who cares about Tottenham? I mean, I'll be real, mate. Yeah, Tottenham are just...
Tottenham are, whatever you say, Tottenham are still like the 6th highest grossing football club in the world.
Yeah, but that's cute and that. But, bro, like, these lot, are just not serious, isn't it? Like, they've not been serious for a hot minute. I still can't believe they won that Europa League. But anyway... in general speaking, Andrew's probably looking at himself and being like, listen, grass ain't always greener, mate. Yeah, it's not always greener. Do you get me? Yeah, he's probably looking at this and he's like, bro, come on now. Like, we know Tottenham don't have amazing players on paper across the whole board. We know their squad depth in terms of quality ain't good. We know they've got decimated injuries in the attack. And we know, when it comes to buying players, they don't buy the best of the best. Come on, Gallagher. Name me one player. Gallagher, bro. The guy's trash, mate. He's trash, bro. He's awful. Yeah, they've got one of the worst pivots in the league in Gallagher and what's his name? Gray. They're awful attack, awful setup. No real quality like that. And then people are surprised.
So with that being said, what do you think of your win versus them?
Light work, innit? I said it in my match in my preview, bro. I said it was light work. It was domination, mate. You should have been about 4 or 5 goals. I wasn't sweating at all that game, mate. Listen, if I was a smoker, I'd be smoking 2 Zoots, listen, spamming my drinks, feet up, relaxing. There's no.
All right. Okay. What do you think about Bruno now? You got to change your opinion on him now.
I'll never change my stance on Bruno. You know me, bro. I'll never change my stance. What? Because he scored the goal? Come on now, listen.
Bro, people are now speaking about if Man United finish in the top 3, Bruno has a case for Player of the Season.
I'll be real, Player of the season, has to go to Casemiro. He's the one that's holding this team.
Casemiro is not winning Premier League Player of the Season. They're talking Bruno. If he breaks the Premier League assist record, they're saying he could have a case for Premier League Player of the Season.
That's all nice, but I like to talk about who's having the biggest impact in his performances and actually holding that midfield down in terms of consistency. Without him as well, he literally makes us play much better, Casemiro. And every time we sub him off, our team capitulates. He makes the biggest difference. He's hands down our best player. And yeah, bro, he's literally our spine. He's literally our spine. Even you know it's bad when Jamie Carragher, yeah, you know Jamie Carragher is literally a man where once he makes his decision on a player, khalas, it's finito. He even had to take his words back on cast. That's how you know a man is doing his business, bro. Goal threat, great passer, involved in goals. How many headers has he scored for us this season, bro? Like this cast, he's a well-rounded player in it, and he's still got plenty of tank in the game. Yeah,
if there's one thing I'm gonna credit Manchester United for in that game, a beautiful set piece. That pass to
that one where Kobe gave it to him on the rack. God, that's my guy Kobe, bro. That's my baller, bro. Yeah.
No, that wasn't Kobe. That was Ahmad.
No, Kobe Mainoo's the one that passed it to him. Are you talking about the Mbeumo goal?
Wasn't that Ahmad who passed it to Mbeumo?
No, that was Kobe Mainoo.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Did you guys watch the Man United game?
Come on now, biggest club, man. You get me?
Rack, did you see the Man United goal?
No.
Rack's
that birthday party?
Rack's like, listen, can we move on from United, you know?
All right. That's enough for today. Anything else that you guys seen this weekend that was amazing?
What's Fata saying something?
What?
No, do you know what? I was going to say something about United game.
Yeah.
Wait, can you hear me?
All right.
Yeah.
I can hear you. Go ahead, Fatur.
No, I was going to say this, yeah. I felt that I was a bit disappointed with Tottenham, regardless, innit? Because I felt like they're. Wait, can you hear me or something?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a delay, but we can hear you, man.
Yeah, let me refresh. I'll get back to it. 1 second.
No worries. You know what? While he's doing that, I'm just going to say, let's quickly take a look forward to the midweek games. So we play on Thursday. Liverpool play you know what? I just got to say this. Playing at 3:00 or playing like on a Thursday in the final game, the dramatic atmosphere difference. Night games away from home, team just get superpowers. I'm telling
in general, or
in general, you play Man United playing away at West Ham at nighttime is different to if Man United was playing West Ham at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. If you're playing them 12:30 or 8:15 on a Tuesday, bro, the energy is different.
Yeah.
The night games, I just feel like the energy is so different.
West Ham are going to be like an annoying team to play against. Yeah, you get me? Like they're the type of team to.
Like, look at this. Chelsea played Leeds 7:30 on a Tuesday. Yeah. You're telling me they're not thinking to themselves, we lost to Leeds on a weekday, on a night game or something like that. We don't want to lose to them again on another night game. Like, I just feel like night games are different.
We don't want to lose. We don't want to lose double over us, man.
Okay, let me give you an example. You know how we smashed Leeds at their ground the other day, and we scored like, what was it? How many goals did we score? 3, was it 3 goals or 4? 4. I think we scored 4. Yeah, we scored 4. So we scored 4 past Leeds in a game a couple of weeks ago. If we were to play Leeds away on an 8:00 kickoff, they would be much more up for it, and I don't think they would concede 4 goals. Am I crazy? But I just feel like the 3:00 kickoffs, teams don't have as good as performances. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's about the good performances. I think it's just Arsenal
It's about the atmosphere. The atmosphere for the night games and the Monday night games and the Friday night games is just different atmosphere. And I see teams raise their standards when they're at home in those games, where when they're playing 3:00 kickoffs and this reverse fixture, you see a completely different level of intensity. I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying, or am I tripping? No one agrees?
What you mean there's a different atmosphere and it's more intimidating for opposition fans when you're playing at home at night. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I think Chelsea Leeds game is like it's giving us a big match because Chelsea and Leeds got some rivalry into it as well.
Yeah.
So
there's history.
Like I feel like it's not going to be easy for us, but we have to win regardless. We have to win.
All right. So I'm thinking Chelsea beats Leeds. I think Newcastle beat Tottenham. Man United draw. Man United draw to West Ham, and that guy doesn't cut his hair.
Nah.
Man United draw to West Ham, and that guy doesn't cut his hair. Man City beat Fulham. Liverpool draw to Sunderland, and then Arsenal beat Brentford. What do you guys
You're
say?
not beating Brentford that easily, Gal.
I didn't say we're beating them easily. I just say we're gonna win.
Listen, I'll be real in it, yeah. West Ham is going to be a bit of a, doggy game, but I expect us to win that game. The Brentford game, it will be difficult. I think it's going to be like a 2-1 to Arsenal. Like they'll be able to get the win over the line. But Brentford is difficult to play against. Liverpool and Sunderland. Sunderland are, bro, come on now, yeah. Sorry, Rack, yeah, but Sunderland are getting that dub in it, yeah. Rack's my guy in it, but Sunderland are getting that dub 3-1 to them lot. Man City and Fulham, that's going to be a tight game. They beat them 5-4. I think this one's going to be a tighter game in it, like 2-1.
And you missed this one.
Battle of the mid-off, innit? Look at that, bro. Tottenham and Newcastle, mate.
Newcastle win?
You know what? Yeah, Newcastle have been awful, mate, recently. So have Tottenham. So that's going to be a draw, probably. I'm going to say they'll cancel each other out and just say like a 2-2 draw.
All right, Rack. Let's go in order. Chelsea leads.
Oh, this one's difficult.
Chelsea at home should be able to get it done.
Proper Chelsea, yeah? Come on.
Newcastle.
That is yeah.
Newcastle in poor form. Spurs in poor. I feel like Spurs, that just because they're at home, maybe they'll get it done.
Does the guy cut his hair?
I'll be real in it. Yeah, I couldn't give two scoobers on that guy, bro.
Word on the street is
no. West Ham do just enough to get a draw.
All right, Fulham.
No, City beat them.
Sunderland.
It's tough, but Liverpool, we get a goal ahead and we grind it out 1-0.
The Brentford Arsenal game.
I think Arsenal looks strong at the moment, so Arsenal will win.
All right, and then we'll go reverse order for you, Fator. What are you saying? Brentford Arsenal.
Arsenal win.
Liverpool Sunderland, or Sunderland Liverpool.
I'm gonna go for a surprise win for Sunderland.
It's not a surprise if majority of us are going for a Sunderland win. Man City Fulham.
I'll go Man City win.
We're just gonna skip Aston Villa, and then West Ham, Manchester United.
Yeah, Man United beat that.
Come on.
Newcastle.
I'll say a draw.
And then finally Chelsea Leeds. This is why I did a reverse order.
Yeah, Chelsea win this one.
Score?
I'll say 3-1.
Get reverse of the same score last time, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Probably going to do Friday since Arsenal's playing on Thursday night. And I'll catch you guys then. Rak, big up. Fator, big up. Ahmed, big up. Martin and Kels, who joined us, big up. Unfortunately, Vader and Jay couldn't make it this week. So, yeah, shout out to them anyways, regardless. And I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Big up to the title sponsor, OK Jersey. And shout out to you, Netweed, for the Super Chats. Big up to you, my G. Don't know everybody. Hopefully, the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. What are you guys saying? You watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I've got something. Yeah, I've got something.
Rock is like, don't ask me about that shit. I don't know nothing.
I prefer to sleep.
Listen, I'm off Mondays for a reason. I watch Sunday Night Football on a regular. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.
Come on.